Good day everyone. Welcome back to the Azure Databricks series. In today's video, we are diving into how you can update your Databricks runtime version and scale your worker and driver nodes for enhanced performance. Whether you are working with large datasets or complex workflows, this step-by-step guide will help you optimize your clusters effortlessly. If you find this content useful, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more in-depth tutorials on Azure Databricks and beyond. Let's get started. Let's head to the workspace, Databricks workspace. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my compute cluster. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to change my Databricks runtime version here. Yeah. And then what I'll do is I will change my worker type and driver type. I will basically change the configuration here. Yeah. So right now I have 4 cores, 16 GB memory for both my worker and driver nodes. I will change that across. Yeah. Before that, let's click on edit here. Yeah. So as soon as I clicked on edit, I'm able to change things here. So right now I'm in 15.3, Scala 2.12, and Spark 5.0. I'm going to change that to 15.4 LTS, Scala 2.12, Spark 3.510. Yeah, I'm going to uncheck this use photon acceleration, and also what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my worker type here. Yeah, so right now I'm in 4 core 16 GB memory. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select 16 GB memory and no, I'm going to select 32 GB memory and 8 cores. Yeah, I'm going to basically double my node resource there. Yeah, same way for the driver as well. I'm going to change from 2 to there is 4 cores to 8 cores and 16 GB to 32 GB memory. But I have an option here. It is basically telling me same as worker. Yeah, so let me click on that. So if you see here, I'm able to see that I've selected the required specs now for each of these nodes, like from 4 cores to 8 cores and 16 GB to 32 GB. So essentially what I've done is I've basically doubled my resources for the worker and driver. Okay, and also what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this terminate after 10 minutes of inactivity to, I'm going to change it to 30 minutes so that I'm not going to have an termination of my cluster while I'm doing demo. Okay, so now as soon as I changed, I have an option here to confirm and restart. Yeah, so I'm going to click on that. Before that, just a recap. So what I've done is I've changed the runtime from 15.3 to 15.4 LTS, and I changed my node size from 4 cores to 8 cores and 16 GB to 32 GB, and also changed this terminate after 10 minutes of inactivity to 30 minutes of inactivity. Yeah, so now I'm going to click on confirm and restart. So let's wait for it to restart. But just wanted to let you know, even though we just completed all these things within maybe 30 seconds or 40 seconds, but in reality, if you don't have this option, let's consider you want to update the Databricks runtime, and if you don't have a resource like this, then what you need to basically do is you need to log into each and every worker driver, and then you need to manually update the version. And also, for example, if you're developing something manually to process big data. What will happen is, like, in case if you need to change your worker and driver server, then we basically have to remove the existing server, and then you need to add some new server with the required specs. And now let's consider, like, the workload that is basically causing your worker and driver to have more resources. Let's consider like that workload for that period has gone, and that workload is no longer there. Then you need to basically scale down from that higher resource, and for that as well you basically have to remove the existing servers, and then you need to add new servers. So all this process, if you are going to do outside of Databricks, if you have some other technology which doesn't give you the same sort of facilities as Databricks, then just think about it. How long is it going to take? And also, like, it would be really, really difficult for us to perform all these things on the fly. Yeah, it's gonna take like maybe like 5-10 minutes to complete the whole thing here, that is changing the runtime version, changing the underlying nodes for worker and driver, as far as the Databricks is concerned. But if it is going to be something else, even if it is going to be a normal SQL server on an on-premise server or on an Azure VM, if you have to update to a newer version, it is basically like you need to either do an in place or an side-by-side install. But as far as Databricks is concerned, it is all a matter of some clicks, and once you do that, you will be getting as per your requirement. Yeah. So right now things are getting restarted. So let's wait for some more time. I will pause this video. Once the restart completes, I will resume the video back. Okay, so it's online now. So let's go back to the compute. Yep. So now if you see here, we are able to see that the runtime is 15.4, and active memory is close to 64 GB, and active cores is close to 16 cores. Yeah, let's go inside the cluster, and if you can see here, we are able to see that the runtime version is 15.4 LTS, and now the worker and driver has got 8 cores and 32 GB RAM. Yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Jai Hind.